Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Here you have Jackie and
Lioness,
and together we are the Soul Sisters.
Sisters.
So, if you've watched our vlog, our very first vlog, the root canal vlog, where Lioness got a root canal, we told you guys that we would definitely get back to you guys and give you guys some pointers on getting a root canal and pretty much how to prepare, what you need, and stuff like that. So here we are, we're back, and we did not leave you in the dust. So, being that she's the experienced one, because
unfortunately
she got the root canal, I'm gonna ask her questions and she's gonna answer. Okay? So we're gonna start off with what is a root canal? What makes you have to get a root canal?
Okay, so it all started, well, for me, I didn't even know I needed a root canal. I just thought I had a cavity. So I had like a lot of pain in my gums and I had to go to the dentist. And when I went to the dentist, they expressed that I need a root canal. And the root canal is when you have too much decay in the tooth and it goes deep into the teeth is like about to be damaged due to the decay. So it's like having a cavity, but the cavity is so deep that it goes to the nerves. And once it goes to the nerves, that's when you feel the pain. And that's what happened to me. And a root canal it happens. Like a lot of people are getting root canals.
You get it from eating like sweets, like too much cake, candy.
Well, the same way you get a cavity.
Yeah, pretty much. So how do you prepare for a root canal?
So what I did to prepare for my root canal, I had to do a lot of research, of course. I was on YouTube, I was asking friends, and it was so interesting because one of my coworkers just got a root canal, so I was asking her questions. But when it came to the root canal itself, like finding a doctor, right, a dentist, I had to do a lot of research to find out which dentist would be the best for me, and like finding out their reviews and like just hearing from other customers' experience.
So that actually is a segue into my next question. How do you find a dentist? What about the dentist stood out to you?
What about this dentist stood out to me? So she had a lot of great reviews. The whole office had a lot of great reviews. It was a lot of customers who had different procedures done, but they said just the experience was really like a great experience.
I can second that.
Yeah, so she had the opportunity, of course, to be there with me, and she observed it. She even said at the end, like, "Wow,
yeah, everyone was just so nice,
friendly."
Yeah, like even if the dental assistants weren't working in your room, they walked past, they said hello, how you doing, and stuff like that. Like it seems very family oriented in there, and everybody's just working together for the greater cause, which are their patients.
Right.
So I really liked that dentist's office, and even the dentist, she was very calm. She was cool. She cracked jokes with us, and she was just like very like soothing. Like she was smooth. She wasn't rough. She wasn't like in a rush. And I appreciated that about her. She even made me think, maybe I should come get a root canal because she was awesome.
Yes, and we all know like the environment that you're in makes a big difference, especially when you're about to do a procedure that you're nervous about, you never done before, and it could be very painful. And imagine you have like an angry dental assistant or an attitude, like all of that just messes up the whole experience. So it was a great experience.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you say the pressure was during the procedure?
It was the pressure,
like of her being in your mouth, because I know your mouth was numbed.
Right. So I didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel a thing. Like it was amazing.
I would like to know what they numbed her with, because
I didn't feel a thing at all. No, I didn't feel a thing. That's why I was numb, but I didn't feel a thing, and I was thankful for that because I heard so many other stories.
Right. So I know a lot of whenever you go in for root canals or like just pulling out your wisdom tooth, a lot of dentists, they charge a little extra for anesthesia. And I think it's about maybe $150 to $200 more for the anesthesia. Some people don't do it. They just take the numbing.
Yeah, there's like a
numbing cream that they give you, a numbing gel they put in your mouth. That's what she put in your mouth before she gave you the anesthesia.
Right. That's just so she could put the needle.
Right. So a lot of people sometimes don't go with anesthesia because they don't want to pay the extra $150 to $200. But I definitely say go for it. Even if you have to save a little more to get it, go for it, because even after the procedure, sis was acting a fool. Like, you wouldn't even think she just came from getting a root canal. 2 in 1, actually. And you know, so she had no pain. Even the next day, I asked her, like, you don't feel no pain in your mouth? Like, how do you feel? She's like, no.
Yeah, and the thing is that I planned a whole few days so that I can recover.
Right.
And I didn't even need those extra days.
Yeah.
I was fine the same day.
So I feel like if she was to get the, if she wasn't to get the anesthesia,
yeah, I probably would have.
It would have been a different ball game. Like, it would have been a whole different ball game. But because she, you know, she got it, it went really, really smooth. So you would say no pain, no pressure, and
nada.
And I say get the anesthesia.
Nada.
Yeah. So, how long was the procedure?
The procedure was like about an hour, maybe an hour and a half the most, but it was close to an hour. It was more of an hour. Mm-hmm.
So would you recommend a root canal to anybody?
Well, if you need it, of course I would recommend a root canal.
You got a choice, sis.
No, because if you don't get a root canal, you can lose your tooth. And do I look like I want to be missing a tooth? I don't think so. Okay, I love to smile too much to be missing a tooth. So if you know you need it, don't postpone it. Don't say next year, because that's what I was trying to do. You know, like, get it done. Get it done, and make sure you, like, with the tips that we're giving you, make sure like they are numbing your mouth.
Yeah.
And that's one thing the dentist said. She was like, if you feel any pain, let me know, because that's one thing I refuse to do, is do this kind of procedure on you and you feel any pain.
Yeah, she said stop me and let me know.
Right, like, she really wanted to make sure I didn't feel any pain, and I'm thankful for that. But I didn't feel any pain. That was good.
Did they prescribe you any meds after?
Well, after speaking to other people who had a root canal, they were prescribed meds, like antibiotics, but I wasn't prescribed any meds. All she told me to do is get a cup of hot water and add salt, so I prefer sea salt, and stir it, and then just rinse it in my mouth. And that's just to kill any bacteria that's in my mouth, especially after you do a root canal. There's germs that's gonna continue coming out of that hole that they drilled. So it's just making sure you rinse your mouth with salt water. And that's all she told me to do. I didn't need any antibiotics, thankfully.
So there you go again. Another segue into my next question was there any special instructions? And that was the salt water.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. You just like on it. So lastly, what advice do you have for anyone who's getting a root canal?
Do your research. It's not painful. If you need it, get it. Because remember, the longer you wait, the nerves will die. And once the nerves die, and then bacteria goes in that canal, you can lose your tooth. Why would you want to lose your tooth? I wouldn't want to lose my tooth. And then
it spreads too.
And it spreads.
It doesn't only stay in one tooth.
Yeah, it can spread to another tooth.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have you just need dentures. You don't need all of that. You're too young for that. And if you're not too young, you don't need it. Okay?
Yeah, you don't need that kind of negativity.
You don't need that. You don't need that.
2018. Let's keep our Get that root canal,
yes.
girl, boy. Yes. So that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. So this way you can be notified every time your Soul Sisters upload. And yes, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for joining us on this journey.
Now we are going to dab. And we're out. Bye, Soul Squad. Oh, my elbows is ashy, Soul Squad. Y'all wasn't even going to tell me? My elbows is ashy.
Put it down, girl. Just put it down. Bye.
La, la.